What's up, everyone? Just some random thing that happened today, and I'm sure a lot of people have already noticed. But as soon as I logged in today, I scrolled around my garage and I noticed this big warp gate. And as you can see in there, it's the old premium style garage. And it looks like you can click on it. So let's click on it and let's go on a journey, shall we? Obviously this is in preparation for April Fool's Day, and we know Wargaming love to do some crazy stuff. So let's have a look around and see what they have in store for us, if they have something in store for us or not. So it looks like World of Tanks Classic 0.7.0. The legend returns. Do you remember the glorious days when the game physics allowed players to work wonders, and World of Tanks was a very different experience? Play the good old tanks or see what it was really like to play in 2011. And a lot of that is a bit over the top. We got the dog back. Play what? Classic 0. This is obviously a pun on World of Warcraft Classic. Obviously a massive pun. They win a unique style, or you can actually win something. So this confirms that this is real. You will be able to get this skin from this event for your mouse. The style can be applied in the current version of World of Tanks, and it actually doesn't seem to imply that it's just for the mouse. And you see you've got the dog emblem, the meme that was very popular back then. The tanks 0.7.0, the game of your memories, game physics. Obviously they were very yeah, you couldn't drive off through rocks. Like when you were driving off a cliff, you couldn't do that. Tanks were very linear. You could use that to your advantage to do some very glitchy stuff. Graphics and sounds were very different. The guns were had a lot more thunder behind them. Now they have a lot of echo and a little bit more realism instead of a generated thunderstrike. The spotting was also archaic. The tech tree obviously is a lot more plain, and we're going to see a lot of that. I don't know how they're... Only 3 nations are available: the USR, Germany and the USA, and separately the Type 59. Composition of the branches and only heavy tanks considered tier 10. You will get 4 sets of crew members for each nation with the 3 research skills, firefighting, repairs and concealment. Type 59 has 1 crew. We're going to get a Type 59 for free just to play during this event. The matchmaker was obviously for 3.5. At that time there was no 357 system or the templates. The balance of different vehicles, classes and teams was not always respected, and the number of SPGs per team wasn't limited. You could also play platoons with vehicles of different tiers. Golden ammo for gold. You had to pay gold to get premium ammunition back then. Let's see if they've changed that. Improved equipment can only be purchased using gold. During the event you will be credited with gold credits and free experience. Alright then, so it's a little bit lenient on that side of things. SPGs without stun, yes, they're going to hit a lot harder. Play and remember. Download. You will only be able to download this on March 29. Obviously this is going to be a weekend event when the population is very high. Yeah, we'll watch this video after I click this button, because previously everything on the internet was very small. Press the plus button if you are from 2019 and don't like small letters. Well, that'll help a lot of people that I know. Not so much myself. So let's quickly watch the video and then we'll go through the rest of it. Oh, that's an archaic setup. Oh, tanks that were removed. T-30 was a tier 10. Nerf the Hellcat, move the IS-4.
All hail, sir! All hail, sir! All hail, sir! All hail, sir! All hail, sir!
Oh. Yeah, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. We have to go back to one thing. It was this. Why is it already paused? Why am I getting recommendations? No cap, RNG, want a platoon, ASAP, you always needed to have optics. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this isn't funny. This bit here is pretty funny though. A lot of this is still actually a part of the game. There's another thing in that box when you open up the box.
All hail, sir! All hail, sir! All hail, sir! All hail, sir!
I missed it. I still missed it. Was it this box or was it a different one? We put some cannons in. Here it is. There. Changing positions after shooting. Well, the artillery didn't have traces back then for a short while. The art of hunting enemy traces. Yes. Oh no, they did. That's why it was so much easier. Now they appear 20 to 30 meters in front of where they fired from, so it's a lot more difficult. Awesome. So we've watched that. We'll move on to the Hall of Fame. Top 100 event players. Data is temporarily unavailable. You might get something if that might include the this thing here. And the event mechanics. Ooh, here we go. Is this actually the same video? It's the same video. Do you remember the elusive 252 struck terror in the hearts of artillery fans, and the formidable Morse could hold an entire flank all on its own, simply by blocking the bridge on Erlenberg, because you couldn't push dead tanks. They were impossible to move once they were dead. At the time, we only had just introduced replays and the ability to put camouflage on vehicles. Today, newcomers, or those who joined World Tanks after update 1.0, may not understand why a solitary tear rolls down our veterans' cheeks when they remember those simple war times. More than just nostalgia. Back in the day, World of Tanks was a very different experience, and the game physics allowed players to work wonders. Just thinking about it has made us nostalgic. So from March 29 to April 3rd, it's a 4-day event, we're going to give veterans a chance to relive those glory days, and newcomers the opportunity to experience a piece of tanking history, even if it's only for a short while. And that'll take place on the first page. Okay, what's so interesting about 0.7.0? 8 years. Separate server and separate game clients. So we're going to have to download this again, and it should go up in reset. It should go up at reset, hopefully. So about 10 hours. 3 classical nations, the main ones. The Type 59 will also be included, so it's a fourth nation, but it's just the Type 59. That's how it actually was. They sold the Type 59 literally like a year or maybe 2 years before the Chinese came out. Special gameplay. In Water Tank Classic there is no Sixth Sense. Arty doesn't stun, and light tanks only come with tracks. Right, old school game physics. You can easily hang off a bridge and rocks, and your vehicles don't roll downhill. Also, tanks don't flip over or leave the ground. Yeah, and destroyed vehicles cannot be moved even by an E100 platoon. General chat, feel free to communicate with adversaries throughout the battle. That's a great idea for this server. That's an excellent idea. Simplified economy. During the event you will be able to research and purchase top tier vehicles much faster. Also, premium tanks, camouflage and equipment costs are also reduced. Anything you purchase will not become available in your real game. You can buy special shells for gold only, not for credits. This applies to special consumables that now cost 20,000 credits. And finally, by participating in Water Tank Classic, you can earn the unique style with an inscription and an emblem. Check it out. It's on a different tank. There we go, it is on a different tank. How to install? First of all, you need to download the main client, which won't be available until another 10 to 24 hours. Click on the image of Water Tank Classic and choose folder for installation. Inside the game center, you can also install the current version of Water Tanks. Oh, so if you do have the Water Tanks launcher, it should work. So you should be able to download this before it actually goes live. So that's really good news. Alright, click on this more details, and then yeah, it did just take us back here. So interesting. This should, it might not trump previous years when it comes to April Fools, but I'm definitely on board. This should be a lot of fun. The camo looks amazing. Where is the camo again? Here's the camo. I am definitely looking forward to getting this camo. It's very simple. It's got all the dog prints all over it, and it's got that dog on the side tank. It's awesome. Yes, so I for one am definitely looking forward to this event. Should be available 10 to 24 hours. Let us know in the comments what you think about it. If you want to see more of this, like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel. Ring that bell if you really need to know if I've done something on YouTube. Tonight I will be streaming just tier 9s. There is an upcoming campaign. Not campaign. The global map is being opened in 4 or 5 days. So after this event, and I need to grind my tier 9. So I'll be doing that tonight on stream. Hopefully you join us. It's easy. It's just twitch.tv/sicken, and that'll point you in the right direction. Other than that, that's it for me. I'll link some other content here which hasn't really been up to par lately, so yeah, let's hope I can get that fixed. Until then, I'll see you on the battlefield.